What up, my freaks? Ruinous Insight here with part, I want to say 84 of my BattleTech Heavy Metal Ironman Career Mode Let's Play. So as we saw last time, we have arrived at Merlin to get to the Bourbon and BattleMechs Flashpoint, which we are going to get to in a second. There wasn't really anything at the store or the hiring hall to really be concerned with, so we're not going back to either of those here, but there were, fortunately, a decent amount of contracts here that we will be able to get. Wait. No, there wasn't. I'm confusing it with the last place, aren't I? The one that had 4 contract. It's Istbur. This one only has the 1 because one of them is against the pirates. Okay, so that's also a little bit unfortunate, but hey, at least it is a 4.5 skull, so we should be having a pretty good time there, but that'll have to wait until we actually do this flashpoint, so let's get to it. Merlin Federated Sons is the employer, which is always lovely. We get rare items as a reward, which is generally trash, but we're not in it for the items, we're in it for the fun. So, Commander, my name is Justin Allard. You don't know me, but I've heard a great deal about you. There is a small matter that I could use your assistance with if you're so inclined. Meet me at your earliest convenience and we'll talk. Let's do so. Bourbon and BattleMechs. Commander Beatty, thank you for accepting my summons. I'm a busy man, so I'll make this brief. For nearly a year, a drunken oaf of a mercenary commander and his company of fools have been interfering in my business. These upstarts cannot threaten me directly, but their relentless demands on my time have proven distracting, like a cloud of gnats buzzing around my head. Sounds irritating. You have no idea, and at this juncture, they're wasting time that I cannot afford to lose. You see, Commander, I've just been given a mandate to smooth over relations between the people of Kittery and their Federation government. It's a near impossible task, as anyone who knows Kittery will tell you. Oh, I know Kittery, Allard, and I know that what you did to the invasion force on Spica back in 17. It was an impressive bit of work, I gotta say. You deserve that shiny medal you won. Ah, you're a veteran of the CCAF, I suppose. Interesting. If you were stationed on Kittery, you'd know what I'm up against, how fractious the political situation there has become. Yeah, it's almost as if going around conquering planets creates political and social unrest. But what do I know? I'm just a mech tech. Anyway, we're getting to the weeds here. You got a gnat problem? You want us to swat them? Yes, please, as swiftly and efficiently as possible. I've squandered enough of my time on Lord Commander Mason Gerlach and his band of marauders already. My people are forwarding you a set of coordinates on the planet's surface. Travel there and you will find the Stratford Narwhal, an old military bunker that has been repurposed into a dive bar, a notorious hangout for pirates and killers. Gerlach spends his days drinking at the Narwhal. Destroy the bar and you'll put an end to the man. We can make that happen. When we're through with this guy, he'll never bother you again. Wait, but who else is in the bar? Whatever. Then I'll leave you to it, Commander Beatty. Message me when you've brought this affair to a satisfactory conclusion. You've brought it to a conclusion. We are bringing it. And once again, I forgot to turn that nonsense off. Let's see. Flushing them out. Wait, no, why am I doing that? Stratford Narwhal is one of Gerlach's favorite watering holes. It's also a cesspool of vice, corruption, and terrible music. Taking it out may prove more difficult than you'd think. The bar was built in the husk of an old military complex, and its mech warrior patrons will probably attack you on sight. Well, this should be fun. Hey, thanks. Great intel, buddy. Great intel. Oh, desert. Oh, for the love of... Okay. Alright. Let's do desert. More salvage. 1 and 3. Looks good to me. Well, let's get to it now. This is a 3 skull. We don't really need to bring the heavies. I've been enjoying the... The other Highlander runs too hot, doesn't it? We'll bring the Banshee. It does run hot, but it can also punch people, so that's fine. The Atlas also runs really hot. 127 out of 30 per Alpha Strike. Not really ideal for a desert. And, you know what, we're not going to bring Skyros because, I mean, I know we're leveling him up, but this is a Flashpoint after all. I say we go 2 Ringers and 2 Regulars. Or, nah, this'll work. This'll work. Who else do we bring? Snowbound, we could put on Artillery. Although Ulysses can do that just fine, to be perfectly honest. He's not going to be as good, but he does have Tactics at 10, even if his gunnery's at 8. It should be fine. Who else can we bring in here? Who is just sort of high enough level? Bearclaw, you have cooling down. Yes, let's get that going. And let's see, what mechs do we bring? Sumo, probably should give you something nasty. And then maybe we'll bring the Cataphract. What kind of mission is this? It's a destroy base. Wait, destroy base will probably make... It will most likely make the cataphract relatively useless because I believe the turrets generally have sensor lock, so it won't matter. You know what? We haven't brought one of the other bull sharks in a bit of a while. Well, let's bring the one that runs less hot. That looks like that's you. You have the AC5s and 2s as well as some ERMs. The ERMs should make you run pretty hot, but a base and a thumper cannon do work nicely together, plus there should be some weaker stuff here. So let's bring you, and let's bring something a little bit weaker. Something that doesn't run super hot. We don't really have anything like that. We could just bring another, you know what, let's just bring the other fire support Highlander. Should probably, no, this is probably good. Good enough. Good enough. This is, honestly, this is overkill, but I'm not seeing... I mean, we could bring the Cataphract in the Warhammer just for the fun of it. Hey, you know what, screw it. Let's bring, we brought the Warhammer last time. Let's bring the Cataphract. It's not going to do much. Its firepower is at, what, actually 230. It's not horrible. It's half of the rest of these guys, but still, it's still something. And it does run fairly hot, ironically enough. Good enough? Still a little bit too heavy for this, huh? Nah, but the Banshee is more a punchy man. Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't matter. It's a desert. It's annoying. There's a base to destroy. It should be fine. Maybe I should have just dialed down it to all 4 pilots being ones that need XP as opposed to bringing 2 ringers. Or did I just bring the 1 ringer? Alright, destroy the base. We've already read this bit, so they're gonna attack us on sight, huh? Wait, why would they attack us on sight instead of attacking us if we were to fire on them? Isn't it patroned by other mech warriors? Do they attack other mech warriors on sight? Or do they all know each other? Is that what it's implying? I don't know, it won't matter. They're all gonna be dead in a few seconds.
Command interface initiated.
The Stratford Narwhal is just up ahead, Commander. It looks... Oh, I know this map. Looks like a real dump. A dump with point defense turrets. Really? The bar is in the middle of a mining... pit, or whatever the hell you want to call that. Let's see, a dump with point defense turrets. The Gerlach guy must really like drinking in peace. You know, I actually feel a little bad about this. Most of the people have nothing to do with Mason Gerlach. Plus, we're blowing up a lot of good booze. I'm kind of with Samira on this one. I was with you, then you lost me. The job's the job, people. Commander, you're clear to proceed, but keep your eyes open for hostile battle mechs. The locals won't be happy when you start putting their bar to the torch. If they can see us, they won't. Let's see, where are the point defense turrets? We got buildings here, destroy the belligerent drunks, destroy the Stratford Narwhal. Wait, so which... Are all the buildings the Stratford Narwhal? I'm so confused here. That makes no sense. Why would the bar be in a bunch of industrial buildings that are fairly far away from each other, several of them within the mining pit, which is apparently quite operational? Or is this a geothermal plant? I genuinely don't know what the hell this thing is. The fact that it's been mined out makes me think that it's a mine, but it could be a geothermal thing. Yeah. Alright, regardless, we're going to move forward. Banshee, let's get you down here. Are you going to find the enemies already? Oh, yeah, you are. Let's see what we got here. A 40-tonner. You silly bastards. Alright, let's pop you up here. Other bull shark. I mean, you can still fire. You still got some range. And then let's pop you in right over here. Perfect.
Location confirmed.
Alright, enemies, are you going to start moving towards us? Will you try to sensor lock us? Tune in next time. A Vulcan? Really? Yeah, I should have brought lighter mechs. Damn it. An assassin and a Vulcan. Oh, man. Now I'm sorry about bringing all these heavies. And when I say heavies, I mean assaults. But, like, heavier mechs than the ones we have. Because the light ones I usually refer to are heavy mechs. And the heavies are assaults. Heavy hitters is what I'm shortening there, not heavy chassis. Okay, Bear Claw, you in the Cataphract. Guess we can move you forward and attack, or we could just wait. They've all already moved. We can just start fighting them. Honestly, we don't really need the ECM here, do we? These two are gonna probably take a hit from our thumper cannon. So maybe we just sit where we are. I'd like to go into cover though. That's the thing. You know what, just go up here, stay in cover. Don't bother with the active probe. Fire on this Phoenix Hawk, I guess. Alright, tiny bit of damage. And another sensor lock, okay. Where's that thumper? That would be you. You're gonna go right here. On the edge of the ECM. And you're gonna thump these two right there.
Say hello to my little friend, dumbass.
And arcing away, let's see how much damage this does. And nobody's legs get destroyed, unfortunately. Your back armor is pretty much wrecked, and so is yours. You break them both apart? Ooh, chance to hit you are fairly low. But you're also the one that's more damaged. Okay, let's go A, B, B. Chance to hit you is lower, but you're also more damaged. Well, it does make sense because of all the evasion pips. Okay, let's go B, and then B, and then A, and then A. Less damage on A, on the Phoenix Hawk, because I feel like more of the UACs will hit. Let's see if this works out. Will it be enough missiles? 30, still 30, still 30. Okay, never mind. Not enough missiles. What about you, Assassin? Well, you're losing bits. We got ammo explosions coming in, and you're gonna pop. Not too much of an overkill there, so we still need to kill the Phoenix Hawk. Alright, Banshee, you can move forward, but their turrets are going to start firing on you, buddy. We could pop you into Vigilance, or we could move you right here. I feel like we just pop you into Vigilance. Just destroy this thing. Maybe you can hit one of these guys after that. Vigilance, go. You'll take damage to the turrets, but it's okay. Wow, I don't actually want to fire everything, but might as well do it. We have cooldown. Hopefully you die. Yes, you will. Alright, easy enough. Then we're going to need to sprint the Banshee forward, even though we have no cover. To identify the damn turret so that they can't fire on us again. Now, you, Cataphract, I would like you to move right here.
Acknowledged.
And then I would like you to fire. That's wrong. Honestly, it's not worth it. Just wait. No fire. We're gonna wait, we're gonna save the heat and then fire when they get close. Or fire on the turrets, either way is gonna be fine. We're gonna reserve you, let them move closer while we're in the ECM. They don't appear to have sensor lock on these two, even if the turrets do. Then we are going to use the Banshee to sprint all the way out here. Generate a bunch of evasion. Let's see, picking up more belligerent drunks on radar, boss, just an FYI. Hey, we're also belligerent drunks. Belligerent drunk o'clock up in here.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
Well, isn't that a shame? Let's see, standard sniper turret, you got 157 HP. Okay, shouldn't be anything we need to really deal with. 157, so we can fire an LRM-20 and an LRM-10. That should do it. Depending on how many miss. Let's go 10. You know what, let's go the 20 and the 15. That'll make sure of it. And then we'll fire the rest on, let's say, you. It doesn't really matter which one. B, and then wait, what's C? Another Vulcan? You got two Vulcans? I guess we could spread the shots around. They're both guarded. Okay, you know what we'll do? We'll go 20 and 15 on the turret. We'll go B, 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 C, C, C. I know that they're guarded and they're going to take less damage, but we might as well spread it around a little bit. Alright, sniper turret. If we don't miss too much, you won't be sniping anybody, and there you go. Okay, a couple decent hits there, even if the Vulcan's not going to get destroyed or not going to lose any parts to it. Lots of damage spread on the second Vulcan as well. But we have more mechs. Let's see. Other Bull Shark, you don't have your thump. But you do have your damage, you do have your split shot. So, let's do the exact same thing. Split it up like so. And you're gonna fire everything. Let's go B, 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 B. Wait. There.
Engaging multiple targets.
Are you really not gonna lose any parts? Damn, that Vulcan. Guarded certainly working for these guys. Okay, at least this guy loses a leg, so he's not gonna be too much of a threat. Not that he ever was. And now, where are the other hostile belligerent drunks versus hostile inebriates? I love this mission. Great descriptions. Honestly, I wish that there were two teams, so it was belligerent drunks versus hostile inebriates. Let's get you, Cataphrag. Let's just move in. don't think we really care about these guys damaging us too much. You could probably kill that Vulcan, to be honest. You can't split shot, but you can fire on him.
Consider me there.
Kill the Vulcan. Wait. Will the Vulcan move before? Yeah, it will. Okay, just kill him. A little bit unnecessary. Probably could have saved some heat on it, but whatever.
Hope we can salvage that.
If the other lance is as weak as this lance, then there would be no point. Alright, oh, you have a lot of evasion now, don't you, little buddy? Adorable. Are you close enough for the Banshee to punch you? Because if you are... Oh, we got some... I was about to say turrets, but that might be the other lance. Where are they coming from? Oh, I was just trying to zoom over there, game. I mean, we know the direction they're in, but we don't know exactly where they are. Nah, we can't get close enough to punch. We can shoot it with a bunch of machine guns, which might cause a machine gun ammo explosion if we get lucky. Let's do that, simply because the machine guns ignore the...
Heading out.
Ignore the evasion that this guy has. We're not going to fire the... You know what? Fire 2 lasers, then you can sprint the next turn to cool down. Do that.
Target confirmed.
And how is this going to go? Hey, very nice. Very, very nice. Alright, how are we looking over here? I take it we still need to destroy these buildings, just because they're targeted like this. And yeah, I get it that the assets are being recycled for the... quote-unquote bar, but nonetheless,
Moving to position.
still a little bit weird. Alright, what are we looking at here? A 55-tonner. We're just going to sort of waddle our bull sharks up over there.
On my way.
Because they're so far away, but they can support from a distance anyway. Cataphract, you can just move around with the... Oh, you have the freaking rangefinder. Oh, that really works. Nice. You can identify some buildings and the enemies from here. Lovely. A Kintaro. Oh, man. These poor idiots.
Waiting for orders.
Yeah, I should have brought something a little bit lighter. Oh well. You can move forward, or we can reserve and wait for it to see what they do, because we have an insane amount of evasion on you guys anyway. Alright, it's our turn now. Let's fire the long-range guys, then. You. Move it on up. You can't use your AC-2s from here, but you can fire in the buildings. So you might as well missile the Kintaro. Give it a taste of its own missile medicine. And then the AC-2s on everything else. What kind of HP does these things have? They have 100, meaning we could go A, B, C, A, B, B, C, 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 C.
Splitting fire.
Enemy structure down.
Structure down. Structure down. And that does indeed count as part of the bar. Okay, I gotta admit, this mission's a little bit lazy in terms of mission design here. Was there really not another map they could have used that made a little bit more sense? And also, didn't they call this a military compound? It looks like a... I mean, it's just like they put some turrets around the mining compound. I don't know.
Something I can do.
Not a huge deal at the end of the day. Let's see, Bull Shark, you can't reach the enemy over here, can you? Well, that's a disappointment.
Ready
I guess the Banshee can. But I don't want it to start taking hits. Man.
Receiving you.
Alright, let's move you forward.
On the move.
What are we looking at here? A Senti and a... Oh, right, and the Kintaro, huh? Okay. Ignore the Kintaro because it's unguarded. Let's fire on the Senti. Not so much in terms of damage, but it's something. Oh, wow. 1 out of 3, eh? And you're going to sensor lock the Cataphract. I did expect a sensor lock, but it took a little bit longer than I was expecting. Let's move our Banshee forward. Massive amounts of sprint. You know what? Massive amounts of sprint and vigilance. And then it'll probably be close enough to punch these guys right after. Go here.
Confirmed.
Plus, that'll cool it down. There we go. There's another turret over here. I'd like to be able to get sight of that. Now, Bull Shark, if you move over here, you will be able to fire on some stuff. UAC-2s on the Kinto, or Kintaro, and this large reinforced building, fire the UAC-5s. Perfect.
Multiple enemies locked in.
Very nice. Very, very nice. Ammo explosions, another building down. 3 out of 4 now. I like how we're doing this at the exact same time. Hey, is that another sniper turret, judging by the large laser? Although, if it was a sniper, it should probably have had more stuff on it. And we got another 55-tonner coming in. Adorable. Hey, wait, wasn't this supposed to be a light lance drop mission? Okay, maybe the next part of it's going to be a light drop. Yeah, good luck with that. Ooh, maybe we can get another thump on these guys. Depends on if we can get close enough. I feel like we can't, but it won't hurt to try. Yeah, because they're all standing right beside each other. This is too tempting. Come on. Oh, they all have to move, though. But if they move closer, probably going to be a good thing. Well, all of that massive amount of evasion is now lost from the Banshee, but it's still guarded, so it shouldn't take too much of a beating here. Plus, it'll get the evasion back next turn anyway, but yeah, there we go. A little bit of damage, but it's all being spread around because that was missiles. Bear Claw. No, not you. Justice. Okay, neither of you, actually. We could move you in. You'll at least identify all the enemies from here, but not the turret. If you move here, you will see the turret as well. And I do like that. I like to be able to target it. Alright, let's go here.
Heading out.
At least with our bull sharks. Then you can target... Well, it looks like the Kintaro's the best option. Probably destroyed. I was about to say save it because the thump might kill it. But the thump might not be able to reach this far, so it won't matter. Alright, so it's lost its arms and it can't fire or do anything anymore, really. We could destroy it with machine guns. I'd much rather destroy somebody else with the machine guns, but we can't reach anybody else. So I guess that's a shot that won't be wasted by the other mechs. So just go here.
Move order.
Banshee, go Vigilance once again, because you're going to get targeted, and then just spray it down. Hose it with machine gun fire. There you go. Lovely. Oh, there's another mech coming up here.
Hostile eliminated.
They might get close enough to try to melee us a little bit. Oh yeah, we're not close enough to do a thump. No way. Nowhere near. Well, let's go over here. Oh, the missiles can't reach the light turret. Okay, we'll have to hit it with 2 UAC-2s then.
Location confirmed.
Wait, 3 UAC-2s, damn it. A little bit of a waste, but whatever. And then we're gonna hit the Senti after that. So 1, 2, go.
Firing.
Alright, standard turret got killed. Well, got sniped. Bet it was wishing it was a sniper turret. And you are going to... 1 HP on that upper right torso, of course.
Scored a critical.
Always 1 HP, isn't it? It's funny that it's very rare for me to have seen 2 HP on anything. In fact, I think I can count on one hand the amount of times I've ever seen 2 HP on anything. I've seen 3 a couple times, but 1 seems much, much more common, weirdly enough. Let's go... Oh, just the UACs, huh? Alright, I'm almost tempted to sprint you forward, but you could probably badly damage the Senti. You could at least destroy its side, which will take out the large laser and the small laser. It's a little bit of protection for the Banshee there, so it does make sense to me. The thump is nowhere near. Yeah, it's nowhere near. All we can thump is our own cataphract. Let's go for you then, Senti. Let's see if one of those shots can't break that torso. What? They all hit the CT. I wasn't expecting that. Wow, I could have precision struck that as well. You know what? We have full resolve. We might as well start precision striking. You gonna go for the Banshee? Whoa, what are you doing? Oh, he really wanted to pop that bubble, didn't he? Enough to present his back to the Banshee. Although the Banshee might take care of the Enforcer instead. Nice try, Enforcer. Oh, missed both your large laser and your AC-10. Such a shame for you, buddy. Such a shame. Cataphract. You can actually shoot this guy in the back. Oh, man, poor AI. Right here. Terrible chances to hit, but... like, this might be a little bit better. It's not like we need to do a crazy amount of damage. If the UAC-5 hits even 1 in here, the rest should finish it off. Let's find out.
Copy that.
It looks like they both missed. Damn. How's the damage there? 85-65. Not enough. Unfortunately, not enough. And you know what? Fine, we're just gonna have the Banshee do it then. With the the machine guns, whatever else it has.
Coordinates received.
You know what? Go vigilance. Because this guy's gonna die and we're gonna get enough resolve to be over the 50 threshold anyway. And then fire, let's say 3 medium lasers, that'll be enough. Does it have ammo in there? It doesn't have ammo in there. And anywhere, in fact. Oh, it does have it in the left torso, which is not damaged. You know, just fire 4. I don't want to run too hot. I want to be able to... Now we have the cooldown ability, and I want this thing dead. Just fire everything. Screw it.
Targeting for an alpha.
Way too much was missing anyway. And 18 HP. You gotta be kidding me.
That hit something good.
Well, gotta admit, that's a little bit annoying. You... Or you. Let's go for you first. Oh, is this really the only one you could target anyway? Well, since we only have the one option, we're gonna take it.
Position
From the
confirmed.
front, fire everything. I really would like you to be dead. You only have 18 HP in your torso, so you should be dead. Let's not fire 2 ERMs. Should be enough. Okay, for a second I thought it had survived there,
I hope we can
and I was about to chuck my computer out the window.
I've been sent a lot.
Alright, you, other bull shark, let's see what you can target. You're running a little bit hot, you're not going to be able to fire most of your missiles, I take it. Let's see if we can't get rid of... What are your targets here? Oh, you can basically only target the buildings... I swear there was another turret somewhere. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, just fire the missiles at this thing. That's basically all your heat anyway. You know what, precision strike. If we're not going to go over the 50% threshold, let's see if we can't destroy you. It's only an enforcer. And how are we doing? 41, 29, 23, 17. Not good enough. Close, but not quite. Banshee, punch it. Oh, did he sprint? He sprinted. Ah, you poor fool. Banshee can't actually reach it, but it can machine gun it to the face, which should take care of business. I'm just gonna precision strike. Right there. Don't fire any of the lasers. There you go. Good luck.
Firing on target.
Down you go, buddy. Eliminate the hostile inebriates. Done. Destroy the Stratford Narwhal. Whoever fires next should be able to do it. Cataphract. You can take care of it. Right here. Go for this medium reinforced building. We need to do 100 damage. We don't need to fire the large laser. The rest should take care of itself.
Get to land.
And done.
Commander. I'm coming in hot.
Why would we need to? Aren't we done? Are there any turrets left? Looks like there are turrets left somewhere because we need to get to the evac zone. Oh, we're actually closer to the evac zone. Okay, no, screw it. Let's just evac them. I really hope that you can run up here. Looks like you can.
On the move.
I think this is the first time we're actually, like, it's been very rare for us to bother evacing as opposed to just killing everything on the field. Very, very rare. There's been a few occasions, but they were few and far between.
Got it.
It's a nice change for the evac zone to actually be close to us. They always seem to land so far away, even if the landing zone is relatively safe.
On my way.
Or the potential landing zone. All right, next and next.
Consider it done.
And lastly, Bullshark, get in there. There we go.
On out.
And there we go. Good news. Okay, what's the oh, damn it, I didn't read that. I thought it was just the basic thing. Oh well, okay, what's the I'm sure he had some good news about completing this. Okay, what's the bad news? I just got word that Geralak wasn't in it. Sumire's got him on tight beam. The call will be on your view screen when you're ready.
Mission successful.
Okie dokie. So that was part 1. Wasn't too challenging. I imagine part 2 will be the light mech drop. Alright, let's see what we're looking at here. I don't really care about this. I imagine that there's not going to be much in the way of good salvage either. +1 damage is better than nothing. Ah, here we go. A small laser with +5. Not the +10 kind, but still. And then I guess we will take a piece of whatever's the most expensive mech here. Kintaro's probably it. Or Wolvie, doesn't matter. There we go, we got a free assassin out of it. Alright, let's see what they have to say for themselves now.
That Mech you asked for.
Alright, Assassins, a rare assassin variant, don't care. Not gonna be using it. Sent to storage. Bourbon and BattleMechs Part 2. How about bribing us with some delicious bourbon? Let's see, Lord Commander Mason Garrelak. So, you're the horse's ass that blew up my favorite dive bar. You got a death wish, Beatty? Cause you're one short hair away from me flying the Yojimbo right down your goddamn throat. You're still drunk, aren't you? You sound drunk. Darling, I always sound drunk. It's part of the brand. Wait, I know what you're up to. You're on Allard's payroll, aren't you? The whole thing has this stink all over it. I swear to God, that bastard is gonna pay. I got news for you, buddy. You're never going to get whatever payback you're looking for from Justin Allard. He doesn't even know why you're after him. I don't give a damn what Allard knows, pal. I just want what's mine. And what's that? Justice? Revenge? Hell no. You ever top off your dropship's fuel tanks with justice? How much bourbon can revenge buy? It's gotta be some. What I want is the $250,000 sea bills Allard owes me, and I won't let the cheap bastard get a wink of sleep until I have it. Shit, we're getting paid more than that to make you go away. Yeah, seriously. Well now, maybe we can make this a win-win. You give me my $250,000, I'll go on my merry way, and we'll all save our BattleMechs any unnecessary damage. You know what? Our BattleMechs like a little bit of damage. It's part of the brand. Oh, I amuse myself. Okay, I'm not giving up my payday so you can drink yourself to death in a frontier bar. Allard paid me to deal with you, and that's what I'm gonna do. Versus, pay Garrelak what he thinks Allard owes him. We'll give you the money, but if we hear about you bothering Allard again, you're dead. Yeah, we're not doing that. Kill him. Then my problem with Allard has become a problem with you. I can work with that. Can you, buddy? Can you? How much bourbon can your corpse buy? Here's how this is gonna work. I'm gonna drop a lance on the planet's surface, in the crater you left when you took it. Oh, the same, really? The recycled assets? This is like several episodes in a row of the same map over and over. You send your best equivalent lance to take a swing at me. The side with the last mech standing wins. If that's you, I'll leave Allard alone, but if my marauders end up giving you a taste, you give me my $250,000, plus interest. Deal? What do you mean by equivalent lance? I'd rather just wipe out your lance the old-fashioned way. Agree to fight Mason's marauders. Deal. We'll see you on the battlefield. What do you mean by equivalent lance? Same drop weight. My crew runs lean and mean. If you want to dance with the marauders, your crew needs to do this. Why? Why don't we just... What that means is if I see a Steiner Scout Lance or 4-pack of King Crab... Oh, that's my favorite kind of 4-pack. Come waltzing out of your dropship, the fight's off. I have zero patience for that kind of bullshit. Understood? It's probably a trap, but you know what? I feel like it'll be fun. Let's do it. Get to hear it. When you do, my marauders are going to hand you your ass on a silver platter. When you're scraping your lance off the battlefield, don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, buddy. Let's go. Watch him drop assault mechs. I'd actually be amused if he did. Because that's what I would rather do, but I just think it'll be more fun if that's the case. I believe there was a campaign mission or something, or maybe it was an earlier Flashpoint, where you have a choice, and then the enemy drops a heavy lance regardless of what you do, or something like that. I believe somebody said something like that in the comments. I'll say Garrelak's lance is on the ground waiting for you to destroy them. Tonnage. Mission has a maximum overall lance tonnage. So not individual mech tonnage, but overall lance tonnage. Okay, Garrelak may seem like kind of a joke, but you shouldn't underestimate Mason's marauders. I've heard stories about their effectiveness on the field. Okay, buddy. Okay, gets a little bit more salvage. It's still 3 skulls, so it's gonna be trash anyway. But whatever. Except, what's the drop tonnage? 230. What the hell is that? What the hell is that, game? It's not 200, so we drop 4 50-tonners. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Okay, you guys get out. Get out. Everybody out. Bearclaw, are you a good enough pilot to drop light? Or do we need better pilots to drop light? I really wish Martyr was here, because I trust her to, you know, survive. And we're still in the desert terrain. Oh, regardless. We're bringing along... You know what? We'll bring our standard team for this, because we can drop our relatively heavy light mechs, if you know what I mean. So who's gonna be our tank? Obviously, it's the Shadowhawk. I just mean who's gonna run it. The Shadowhawk is not a support tank. It's a straight-up tank. We're gonna give it to Justice. Griffin's our damage dealer, plus... I mean, mostly just our damage dealer. Your heat efficiency is not so great. And despite the double heat sinks, I guess we're gonna go for Sumo with the 10. I mean, if we expect the Griffin to do the most damage, we might as well give it to our hardest hitting pilot. Now, we could drop with the Raven, which we've been doing before, but maybe this time, since we haven't used the Hunchy, let's use the Hunchy. I'd like some long-range fire support, even if we are lacking a UAC too. Let's pop you on Ulysses, because you have better gunnery. And then finally, Bear Claw, you can take a hit. Let's pop you on the Big Steel Claw. Probably the weakest mech of these ones. I mean, we could pop the Vindy in here, but honestly, the way I have the Vindy built out, it's essentially very similar to the Griffin and the Hunchy, but worse, so what's the point, right? Let's do that. We are at 210 out of 230 tons. We could actually drop a 70... Wait, what? We could drop a Cataphract? We could drop a Cataphract in here. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Let's drop the Cataphract. Make it the secondary tank along with the Hunchy. It's more heavily armored anyway, or along with the Shadowhawk, rather. Yeah, we're running pretty tanky for this relatively light lance, which might be good if it's a trap. Let's go. I know I said I wasn't going to use ECM, but I'm not going to rely on it. I'm not going to cheese with the ECM, even though we have the UACs this time. And sorry if you guys can hear my doggo barking in the background. It's a doggo barking day today. Although it's a doggo barking day every day. And that's the way I like it. Begin mission.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, so you're Martyr. I hope you're ready to come get your teeth kicked in, because that's about what's about to happen. Keep talking, Hotshot, our lance will take you down first. Can't kill me, Oliveira, but your people are about to learn that. Mount up, Marauders. Let's show these punks who they're dealing with. Okay, buddy. Okay. Okay. Oh, so this is a different map. Huh, okay, never mind. Complaining for nothing. Okay, wait, so this is interesting. We could go around, or we could go into the center here. We do have a slight advantage with our long-range capabilities. We could also go around here. I don't want to get stuck in the middle pit here, because we're just gonna... We definitely have to play this more carefully just because it's a lighter lance. It's another pit here. We could... How much?
Waiting for orders.
We have only one flyer, so we have to do this on foot. So if we run through here, it looks like we can't go over this. This might be... We might get stuck here. What about if we run up through here, over here, up here, and around there? Yeah, we should be able to do that. Alright, let's go that way then. I prefer not to have to go over the rough terrain here. But if we have to, we have to. Who can run the furthest? Looks like it's going to be... Really, it's a Shadowhawk? Okay.
What's up, Commander?
Odd, but I'll take it.
On my way.
Expect the Cataphract to run the least far ahead. I don't really care about the rough terrain as much as I thought I would. I thought so there would be at least a couple enemy mechs here, but it looks like that's not going to be the case.
Heading out.
Just going to be a little bit careful about being in the pit here, and no, we'll be fine. They're just going to sit there. Okay. Let us run around this.
Confirmed.
Oh, what? Are they up here? Where are they? Wait, what? Where did we identify an enemy? Am I blind? Yes, I'm blind. Well, that's okay. Griffin in, and we'll keep you, like, right here, say?
Copy that.
Like so. Ah, there's one right here. Oh, they're gonna go down into the pit and let us fire down on them?
Waiting
Okay.
for orders.
Okay, guys. Let's go over around here. We'll stay with the high ground. Yeah, they're gonna be able to cool down in the water here, but I'm pretty sure they won't have Rhythm Nation. Oh, their mechs have names. Oh, I'm kind of jealous. I like that. Let's see their color scheme. It's a little bit boring. Fits the desert though, kind of camouflagey. But as we know, camouflage is the color of fear. Ulysses. You can fire on them from your Hunchy over here, or we can reserve everybody. Wait to see whether they make their move. If they fire on the Shadowhawk, who cares? That's what it's there for. Okay, a little bit care about the PPC fire though. Don't want that arm to go. So that's what I get. Griffin, you can't range anybody from here. Cataphract, you probably can, but only your... Oh man, only your long-range stuff. You have your UAC too, so you can basically fire on anybody. Do it.
Position confirmed.
And you know what? We could start out with a precision strike. I don't think we're going to destroy the head, but you never know. I might get a lucky hit.
Got it.
Or a couple lucky hits, rather. Oh, we got one lucky hit, but it's not going to be enough. But its torso is also pretty darn damaged. They don't have a lot of HP. More hits on the Shadowhawk. Oh, was that a breaching shot? That seemed like a bit more damage than I expected it to be. And you, Sumo. We're going to have to sprint you up. Oh, we can jump you. We can jump you. There we go. That's better.
Solid.
Griffin, out of the ECM field, but into the firing line.
I copy.
Alright, and yeah, still decent in terms of damage. Cataphract, I wish you could fly, because we could really use that right now. You know what? Maybe you stay down here with the Hunchy. Maybe approach from around. And I know I said that I didn't want to do that, but it's going to take him a long time to run around like that. Plus, they're all reasonably tanky. We got Occam's Missile and Awesome Dragon. Alright, so wait, so are you an Awesome or a Dragon? Just a Dragon. And, okay. They got some plus gear here. Nice. Might actually get some salvage out of this. Anyway, fire on Rhythm Nation. You gonna pop? You gonna lose any bits? No, it doesn't look like it. Cochet, the Deathless? I'm willing to bet you ain't deathless, buddy. Let's get...
Standing by.
Move the Shadowhawk forward. Oh, it can't fire from here? It might be able to fire from here, though, where the Griffin is standing. Which means if we say jump the Griffin right here into cover. That's a long jump. We're gonna have to go Vigilance after that, though. I wasn't intending for the Griffin to tank.
Okay, here we go.
Confirm a Vigilance. Fire on Rhythm Nation, I guess. Unless you have a better shot. Nah, but what if it tries to melee us? You know what? I don't trust it. Let's go... -1 medium laser, I guess. Wait, can you do -1? Yeah. Is that even better? That's not better. What am I talking about? Do that.
Fire.
Alright, left leg destroyed. And torso gonna be alive. We got another head hit in there. It's gonna fall down, so we should be able to finish it off if the Shadowhawk can fire from where it is. I actually built out the Shadowhawk to be a melee fighter, but hasn't been able to close the gap in this particular battle. Still, this is a fun battle. I'm enjoying this one. I like this Flashpoint thus far, and I like the names. And yeah, you can fire on this, but you're... Ugh. Is this because your pilot... No, your pilot isn't that bad. Justice has 9977 or 7799 or something like that. And I get that you're not in optimal range. Yeah, it's a lot better when you're in optimal range. Do we risk the damage? You know what, screw it. Just risk the damage. Just hide your left arm. That's what you can do.
Location confirmed.
Right there. I just want this thing dead. We don't even really need to fire everything, but let's do it just to make sure.
Roger.
You never know with the non 40 out of 40 pilots.
Target neutralized.
Neutralized indeed. Ulysses. Let's move you in. I guess... Who do we fire on? The, do we fire on their Griffin with the... Let's see, large light... Oh, this is not a lot of firepower. The Dragon has decent firepower, but it's going to have a lot more armor than these guys. Let's see, we got 158 versus... Wait, 135. 158. 135. Okay, we're going to be firing on the Dragon, though. That's not going to be so awesome when you're dead, buddy.
On my way.
UAC-2s, fire.
Engage the target.
Nice. And moving up, you're going to go for the Griffin? Yeah, okay, we can cool him down. Oh, okay, the PPC looked like it was going to stray shot into our Shadowhawk. I was going to be really upset. Because that was, it also looked like it was going to hit the damaged arm. Okay, you, Bear Claw. You can fire everything on the Awesome then. Or the Awesome the Dragon, damn it. They're tricksy. It's working. It's certainly working. Fire.
Roger that.
Oh, wow. That UAC shot gone wide. You are looking pretty dead there, Dragon.
They've got a lock on me.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Ready for order.
I'm genuinely shocked that they dropped within the
Something I can do.
within the within the tonnage requirements that they were talking about. Genuinely shocked. Oh, we could shoot that. We can shoot you in the back. Oh, that's really nice. But can this guy fly? That's the question. I think we gotta try. We're right in front of the dragon. It might be able to melee us. In fact, it will be able to melee us, but we won't get a better opportunity than this. Precision strike right here. If we can destroy that outright, that'd be real swell.
Locked down.
Come on, ammo explosion, ammo explosion. Really, no ammo explosion.
Report.
Well, you lost your TTS. And you're gonna take some damage now. Damn. Yeah, there was ammo in here, but it didn't explode. Ah, what a disappointment. Oh well, we could jump to its back and try that again. We now need to destroy the dragon before it moves, ideally. We are blocking our own shots here. Let's move you up, Shadowhawk. I should have been a little bit more careful with your arm. That's my bad, buddy. Everything firing on the dragon. Leg's not gonna go. But we have one more chance to make it drop. And then we can finish it. Let's go for you, Hunchy. UAC-2s again.
Roger.
If we hit it with all UAC-2s in the CT, it'll die. Precision strike CT, go. Down you go, beautiful. And your leg goes down as well.
Target neutralized.
This is a really fun fight. You gotta love the fights when it's equivalent lance tonnage. That's what makes them fun. Okay, now you, I guess you're gonna fire on the Griffin. We can't go around. Oh, man, really? You can't go around here. That's ridiculous. And annoying, but who cares?
Affirmative.
It shouldn't matter.
Confirmed.
There we go, a little bit of damage into you. You are going to... Did you really just not move? You didn't move. Oh, he did move, okay. But slightly. It doesn't matter. Griffin, kill. Jump right here. Nope. Like so.
Got it.
A little bit of heat from the jump. Don't fire your medium lasers. Don't fire one SRM-6. Wait, how about an SRM-4? Yeah. And then destroy this thing. There we go. Beautiful. You really wanted those sensor locks, didn't you? You had a thing against DCM. Alright, let's get you into cover. Protect that left arm this time. Properly. And you don't need to cool down, just fire everything you got. You're by yourself here, Kashe. I guess you were sort of correct about naming yourself the Deathless.
Critical hit, Commander.
Ulysses.
Good to go.
She could fly, but you needed your UACs. Let's go precision strike. Knock him down. Break that leg. Did that laser break it? No. It did not break it. It's got 6 HP. Okay, Bear Claw.
Let's do this.
See if you can't do it.
Locked on.
Let me guess, nothing's gonna hit that leg?
Everything you got.
Okay, that's fine. Most of us still move before he does, so it won't matter. In fact, we could just precision strike the... Wow, actually his CT's taking like no damage. Hey, you know what? Go for the legs.
Roger.
With the other leg this time. And now this time the left leg is done, and this one has 5 HP, so any amount of missiles will kill it now. Spray it down with missiles, Shadowhawk. That should be the end of you. And our lance isn't even really damaged at all. There we go. And don't fire the medium lasers, and just fire that leg. Goodbye. There we go, perfect.
Enemy down.
I'll show you the legless. Let's see. Whoa there, beauty. You win. Let me collect what's left of my lance, and I'll get out of Allard's hair. I don't know if I believe him, boss. What's gonna stop this guy from turning around and pulling that same nonsense again the minute we leave? I'm a man of my word, and even if it wasn't true, I'm not stupid enough to let the same train hit me twice. In this analogy, you're the train. We thank you. Thank you. We get it. Then we're square. You clear out, I'll scrape my marauders off the field, and Allard can go enjoying the money he owes me. I wash my hands of it.
Mission successful.
I hope somebody gives us a background on this. It doesn't make sense for him to pay us way more instead of paying this guy what he's owed. Maybe this guy's not really owed, and maybe it's a matter of principle. I don't know. It's just odd. It's just odd. That guy was saying 250,000 C-bills. We got 343, and we're nearly max salvage. So, and that's without the bonus for the Flashpoint either. None of this makes any sense. Somebody ain't telling us the truth, but that's just the life of the mercenary. All right, let's see. Ooh, yes, they did indeed have some plus gear. So at least somebody was funding them at some point. Let's take this large laser and... Oh, no, you know what? Take these two small lasers. Plus 5s. That's a little bit better. That's actually a lot better. There we go. Confirm. I'd rather have the plus 10s, but hey. Still something. Still something actually worthwhile. Alrighty, and I believe that's the end of this Flashpoint, I want to say. Especially since it's a 3-skull Flashpoint. I doubt it's going to have 3 parts to it. But let's make sure. Ah, Mr. Oliveira, I take it that Gerlach is dead. Not as such, no, but he won't be bothering you anymore. We saw to it. Explain. We defeated his mech warriors in a duel. Gerlach said that if we let him pick up the pieces of his lance, he'd clear out and never bother you again. Before you say anything, the guy was being sincere. I think he realized that he'd bitten off more than he could chew with us and with you. He'll probably slink off to some remote corner of the frontier and bury his head in the sand for a while. That's about what I'd expect from a drunk like Gerlach. Thank you, Commander. You've removed a particularly irritating thorn from my side, and I won't forget it. Really, this guy's real nice about it. I'm glad we allied with the, with House Davian, because I feel like another person would have been like remember dealing with the Karita people. They would have been like, oh, you didn't do exactly what you were told. Although then again, I guess Alexandra Cunningham was sort of the same way, so we're 50-50 with with Davian. Anyway, with that, I must return my attention to more pressing matters. Be well, Commander. Allard out. Our mech warriors are gaining in experience. I need your... Oh yeah, fine, it's fine. Alright, rare items. Let's see. It'll be nothing good. I'll take an SRM2. Oh, yeah, a heat bank. I'll definitely take a heat bank. Everything else looks just about... Wow, lots of garbage mech pieces. Just the trash mech pieces. What the hell? And lots of them. But once again, a heat bank is decent and worthwhile to have, generally speaking. PPC is kind of worthless, plus 4 accuracy. Well, this is fine. We don't really have SRM2s on anything but our low-level lance, and even then there's just 1, I think, or maybe 2. Wait, we gained plus 8 rep with the Capellans? I thought this was for the... Wait, what? I am now confused. That was for Davian, wasn't it? Oh, but did I misread it? Maybe I misread it. Storage. Oh, well, there we go. I mean, it's a Fed Sun's planet. Either way, that's it for that Flashpoint, and obviously I'm going to call this episode here as we are more than out of time. Next time, we do have this one contract to do here, and then we'll have to mop up the rest of the Flashpoints in this Dipper thing that we got going on. We won't be able to get to this one as I noted earlier, but hopefully it'll come back at some time. What's the next Flashpoint? It is another rare items, no tonnage restrictions for the Commonwealth, and against... Wait, against Davian. I can't say I like that too much. But whatever. It's fine. We'll go to the store first. We just need to find another Flashpoint with them. We do an operation for Steiner and then against Steiner right after that. But either way, all that is going to be a problem for next time. So with that said, as always, I do appreciate all feedback, yada yada. All glory to the algorithm. And thanks for watching.